They say the hardest part of rollerblading is telling your parents you're gay, and I gotta say, I found that to be true today.
And then he's just totally naked otherwise, and he's got this Kenny G hair, and he's just rollerblading there. And I actually had to stop jogging because I needed my whole body to fucking hate this guy with. Yeah.
I met like all my friends through blading.
It's cool, the atmosphere, the people. Started rollerblading with him and it was all downhill from there.
And then it said, have you told your parents you're gay? And I said, no. And they said, well, we can't give you these rollerblades.
And one day I just like, let me try your skates on, and fucking fell in love with it right there, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, my name's Noah Newberg. My name's Tyrone.
I'm Colin Nolte and I'm still here.
I'm still here. I'm still here, dog. Chilling, repping NorCal.
Aggressive rollerblading has been recognized as an action sport since the early 90s and was part of the first ever American X Games. At that time, the sport grew in popularity.
I started rollerblading. There was a bunch of dudes in my neighborhood. They were a bit older than me. They kind of took me under their wing, take me down some skates, and I mean, it was just cool. The atmosphere, the people, the lifestyle. And I mean, at the time I was only like maybe 11 or 12.
When I was like 14, I seen this little fat kid on rollerblades. And the trick that he did in front of me was a porn star. So, like how some kids see LeBron James shoot that shot and it catches them, you know, in all magnificent glory, whatever. That's what rollerblading did for me. So I asked him to let me see him. I ate shit, but you know what I mean? I'm still on him 5-10 years later.
My friends, we all skateboarded back in the day. Two of my friends just decided to get rollerblades. Felt left out, and that's where I met one of my good friends, Sean Salazar. Started rollerblading with him, and it was all downhill from there.
I used to skateboard for a while. I skateboarded for about 3 years. And just, I don't know, it was at the time when, you know, skateboarding was starting to like kind of get a big thing, you know, the video games and all that shit was coming out. I don't know, all my friends that I started skating with, it just started to be more about, you know, and who's better and who's, I don't know. It just didn't feel right, so I got out of that shit, and luckily my neighbor across the street was skating this rail that he got from Walmart, one of those like red rails that you know, had like the little pins you gotta put in and put it together, so you know what I'm saying, it was sick, like little rail. And yeah, man, that definitely got me into it. And one day I just like, let me try your skates on, and fucking fell in love with it right there, you know what I mean? So that was about when I was 15.
Through trying other sports, a lot of skaters found peace in aggressive rollerblading. Through that peace developed a love, a drive, and a skill, which in turn made rollerblading bigger as well as more fun to watch. Since being dropped from the X Games, rollerblading retreated to the underground in hopes of rebuilding and restructuring its culture. Through that retreat to the underground, people began to hate and demean anyone who strapped on a pair of rollerblades. One person that made it his point to end aggressive rollerblading was Jason Ellis.
You're a moron. You don't know. And rollerblading is really, unless you're under 12 years of age, if you're picking this up as a sport and you're saying, look, man, I really love the way my wheels look when they spin, and I love to grab my boots and simulate skateboarding. It's because you're a moron. You're a loser, and we're all laughing at you, except for other people that are losers like you. There's nothing wrong with that. You can all hang out and associate and hold hands with each other. But the real men of the world, they're laughing at you in your face, behind your back. They don't care. You look like an idiot.
Through all this hatred, rollerblading still pushed on and created one of the best communities any sport has ever seen.
We have one of the strongest communities I've ever seen, and that keeps me in there. You could just meet somebody out of nowhere and be like, yeah, hey, that's cool. You rollerblade too? And everybody's tight instantly. People, lay their doors, open their doors for you. You can sleep on people's floors and couches and shit. You're in town, you don't even have to know them much. When we get together, it's all and giggles. There's really nothing much you can really say about a community. It's the strongest thing, and the world should be like us, just to tell you the truth, to be real.
The people in it, in general, are just way better. I feel like the society of rollerblading is just a humble place, and no matter what you do or how good you are, people are still gonna like what you do because we're all the same. We're all battling the same thing, same people. People hate us or people love us, man.
It's everything. If you don't think about our community as being like a culture, then it's kind of pointless to even think about it, really. We are a family, we're the ones putting this all together. The ones who really love it are still here putting on contests, trying to, put out the best products, just keep going, pushing the sport. So, and I hate even saying the sport, but I feel like people are starting to catch on to it, and it's not a big deal. We're still doing our thing. Skating never fucking died, we ain't gone nowhere. We've just been chilling, this is what's been happening. So it's gonna be cool to share that with other people, to catch on and step into our world for a little bit,
Developing this community opened the door to more skaters, which in turn helped grow the sport. This gave an added bonus to everyone who still participated in it.
I hate the norm. So yeah, rollerblading is, besides it's versatile as hell. Anything you think about, you could really do. You just gotta take the time out to get the skill, and it's not overnight, so that appeals to me too. So you really have to work at it to be good at it. And once you get it, man, it's really what they call a mental orgasm, You get off on it, you love doing tricks, you love seeing progression in yourself. It keeps you young, keeps you from getting senile thoughts in your head. Besides, you're not so, as long as you're not scared to fall, it's fun.
I met all my friends through blading because I started really young, I was in 5th grade, something like that. And then I've just skated all the years, and all my friends are bladers now, and just part of my life.
That it's unpopular, that it's underground. I'm not really doing the same thing other people are doing. There are people doing what we do, worldwide and all over the place, but everyone has their own unique style, their own unique flavor, what they bring to the table, what they leave when they leave. And it's fun, it's a release, it's expression.
I love the progression that everyone has. Everyone's just getting better, doing new things. I love different styles, different techniques. The people that I've met throughout this are just way diverse. I've met different types of people. It's a good thing. It's very empowering.
Rollerblading has impacted a lot of people's lives for the better. Through constantly progressing, it came as a release and a way of expressing oneself, which ultimately made for better rollerblading. When it comes down to it, rollerbladers feel great about where they are socially. They have realized that they are underground and are fine with remaining that way. What is eye-opening is that even though they are content, they all have solutions on how to make it better.
Better would just be more people getting into it. I mean, there's nothing, you know, you can't say anything's being bad publicity, you know, about blading. I feel like the best thing people can do is just keep doing their own thing, you know, and just keep, you know, having that drive to just be themselves. I mean, there's always going to be people hating, you know, those people. It's always going to be someone saying something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I think the people that are in it now are going to keep making it better, you know, and then it's going to be more keep coming and just, it's like having, you know, plants, and, you know, we're watering our seeds right now, and that's what the most important thing we got to do is keep rejuvenating the next generation of skaters that come along, keep coming around and blading, you know, and it's going to be sick. It's going to be cool.
If people were more professional in blading, I guess. Just because a lot of companies, they're good, but a lot of problems, like stuff never comes out when like they say they will. A lot of like pros say they'll do stuff and then they don't, or the attitudes aren't great for like kids or stuff. Like they're in it to be cool, but you also got to talk to kids, and like you got to play like the mainstream part too, and they don't like to do that. And that's probably one of the main problems.
Do not buy your kids skateboards. Straight up. There's so many kids out here, man. You go to skate parks, anything. It's like, skateboarding's a new thing. It's cool. It's like being a football jock in high school now, man. It's like everyone thinks you're the dopest thing since whatever, man, since rap music if you skateboard now, and it's ridiculous. Like, people shouldn't be like buying into shit like that. Like, they need to just start realizing what's actually dope in the world. And I don't know, man, everyone that's watching this, buy yourself some rollerblades.